I can't stop. I watched every minute of that interview.
Me too.
Seriously?
I tried to, but then I saw the black KKK shit. And I said, you know,
that's
cool.
when you tapped out?
Yes.
That's when I tuned in.
Yeah.
No.
That's when I was like, oh, wait, all right, this is going to get interesting.
Did he say anything different in this interview than he has been saying for the last...
Wait. Slow down before we get to him saying anything. We're not just brushing over that.
Right,
We're not just brushing over that.
Yeah.
Because that's when I knew I had to clock out. I'm shocked we even covering it. I'm probably going to shut up. I'm probably going to shut up for the majority of this talk until we get to the 2 million versus PDF part of this. This is all I'm saying to y'all. If I go to your house for an interview and you come out dressed normal, and we kick it for a second, and you say,
I'll be right back.
All right, be right back. And then I watch you walk in the little side room, and then you come out. Where the fuck did me and Sade go for our Halloween outfits, them little pop-up shops?
Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit.
Yeah.
And then you come out in the Spirit black KKK outfit. I cannot stand there and talk to you.
I'm leaving. No, you're
Quick.
No.
I'm leaving.
Nah.
I'm hitting you.
I'm out.
Not in the content game. You're not leaving.
I have to punch you in the face. I have to. You cannot stand here like this and talk to me. What do you think of me? You just have no type of regard for who I be and what I do. I just came, you in Japan, nigga. How long is that flight?
Long.
No, he wasn't in Japan
12
yet.
hours.
Yeah.
He was in LA.
Which is more reason why
Man, LA is too long of a damn flight for me to fly out there and you go in the side room and come out in this outfit. I'm not just letting y'all brush over that.
Well,
That-
he told them in a text message earlier that he's going to do that.
and I would have said...
He looked unbothered when he came out with
I
it.
have to hit you.
Unshocked.
I have to... When you do it, I don't mind you doing it. I have to hit you.
Akademiks was the consummate professional.
Yes, he was.
This is going to be the biggest story for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I got the Kanye West interview. I'm going to sit here and interview him if you're academic.
You at least got to snatch the hood off.
No,
you.
Yeah.
I would be. I would
You'll
be,
hit him, but
You'll hit him if it was a white dude.
for sure.
You steal him if it's a white dude. You're not necessarily stealing him if it's no black dude. And it's Kanye West. Come on, Akademiks not stealing Kanye West.
we be saying some wild shit up
I'm
here.
telling you why Kanye is not looking to speak to me. I'm not really talking.
He want to.
You're not gonna hit him.
You ain't
bro.
go to
Stop.
Japan.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, he wanted you to come to Japan.
Joe would have been chop suey out there.
With a samurai Joe ass. That nigga, the samurai Joe ass.
He's been saying fuck Joe Budden just like he was with Jim Jones and everybody else that wasn't seen him.
No. We don't have power over what people have to say.
True.
He could say whatever you want to say.
Right.
I'm hitting you. If
Joe
you
Budden-
go in a chest and pull out some outfit,
He'd be like this.
I have to.
You own this?
Are you crazy?
Hey,
I ain't about to stand there and talk to you like you a fucking coherent human. All right. So, about what we saw online that day. What is happening? Yo, y'all got it. Go ahead.
No, yeah, but you're right. It looked crazy.
No, y'all go. Do it.
It looked crazy.
And it also looked custom.
It was crazy. He talked about. He said I had another piece.
He had a fucking tailor
For
a robe?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
he
this
did.
was
Even though
thought
that
out.
does make sense. The clan would have a tailor.
I don't think regular clan got a tailor. I think they off the rack.
No.
Yeah, they use a little.
You think they just straight sit
Up to TJ Maxx rack. They're using little rugs.
Klansmen. Come on, bro. The broke honkies ain't got no tailor.
Right.
Whoa, shit. God damn it.
That's the line.
There's some rich honkies in that
And
crew too.
I think it's a mistake to just assume them to be broke.
You're right. I agree.
Hey,
They tie them shits up.
any
with ropes.
organization out there that's 400 years old, I think
It's
y'all
some
got
money in
it.
it. It's some money in it.
I think y'all got it.
Yeah, they'll stand the test of time. You got it.
Well, fair enough. He came out with that robe. I thought there was some new information in there. There's nothing he says that's ever so interesting or coherent that you have to watch it. But I just need to know what they were going to. I'm talking about in terms of interview to interview. Like, it wasn't like he said anti-Semitic shit about Jews, right?
Yeah.
And them controlling the world.
He said white people are controlling Jews. He said there's white people above the Jews as well.
Right. So he had like a new conspiracy theory.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Like they're like the final boss of controlling the world, not white people. It was that. He talked a little bit about Jay. He was insulting everybody from John Legend. He used the F word a lot for gay people.
Yes, he do.
More so than even normal. It was a lot to sit through. But I thought it was a better window into his mind.
But he wasn't. Wait, hold up. I don't want to be that guy. He wasn't using. I'm not defending it because it's horrible, but he used the F word not to gay people. He was just.
No, he was using all women, everybody.
He was using it how it's used in the hood.
Yeah.
He was using it how it's used in the hood.
That's fair. That's fair.
And not that that's right, but everybody was one, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He didn't discriminate as to who was and who
right.
wasn't.
Some of the people were gay, some of them weren't.
Yeah,
so
there you go. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. It's still awful and homophobic, but but
fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fair assessment of what he did.
Sure.
Yeah, he was universal with his
nastiness.
Yeah, exactly. But it was interesting to hear him talk about his ex-wife, talking about the baby, talking about the decision to have a baby and some of his regrets.
I'm so shocked that you listened to this.
Same.
I was sitting on I couldn't stop.
Did you hear his album?
Nah, I ain't listening to that.
So then, yes, you could.
That's true. That's fair. I could have made a choice not to listen to it.
It's different.
Of course you could.
But for me, it was like I don't want to support the music. It's an intention not to support the music. I want to hear the album too.
That's why I sent y'all the link. Like I uploaded it, so y'all ain't supporting the music.
It's not even a money thing for me.
I didn't even know how to work that
it's a
link
private
that you sent.
boycott.
Yeah.
It's your own private boycott.
Exactly.
Okay, but you said that this interview was a real snapshot, like into the window of like how he thinks in his mind. So what do you mean?
I think he's.
Besides,
I agree with that. I've been saying that same. I feel like that for years. Like, bro, he thinks differently than most people. Like, it's introspective, but in a different way. It's like, because some of the shit he may say
makes sense.
Be kind of poignant and might have some validity, but then he'll just go left with that same exact point. Like, you'll be riding down the street and he'll just make a sharp turn and you're like, what the fuck?
So, something that stood out to me is that even though he was rambling, he came back to the point that he was trying to make. So he would veer off and then come back to what he meant, and he would tie it in together. And I listened. I said, "Oh, that's interesting."
And it might take 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah. He'll go right back to it. Yeah. He said, "But this is why this is like this with Kim." So he'll go off, and then he'll go into the Cardi situation, but then go back to why he's upset with Kim.
And that's where, that's where I agree with what you're saying about at least the clips that I saw. His brilliance to the side, it just sounds like he's hurt about a lot of things and angry about a lot of things. So that's how he responds. And this whole shit is just going to be him telling us why, not why, but what all these people did to him that has him angry.
That
like
justifies
this.
what he's doing.
Yeah, and it's like,
he feels betrayed. He feels betrayed by everybody that knows.
It's also like the most desperate feelings, attention seeking thing that I've ever seen him do, and he's done a lot of attention-seeking thing over his career. And I love Kanye West. I'm just not here for this era of Kanye West. I'll check back in when he puts the robes and the swastikas away.
I'm never checking back in as a fan, but I don't know if you can ever undo Klan robes and swastikas for me.
Same.
But it is interesting to see. I see how people could think he's sane. Like, I watched it and I thought, he's coherent enough, and he does tie the point to Flip's point back together. That if you want to, if you have an investment in believing that he's making sense, you can. But I also see the interview was like, this is what untreated trauma looks like. This is what pain looks like. This is what narcissism looks like. This is what
definitely narcissism.
And it's all the mix of things because as introspective as he is in a certain way, he also has no accountability. Like, the whole world did something to him.
That's the narcissistic.
He ain't never did shit.
That is what
the
the mania looks like as well.
Yep.
You know, like
narcissistic piece.
Yeah. People like to apply the whole, mental health issues to him as an excuse for the behavior. And it's just like, no, it can't always be applied to every single aspect of him.
That's why I'm shocked. That's why I'm shocked that you watched the interview and that we're kind of covering it this way, right? If you identify it as some sort of narcissism, then don't you voluntarily play a role in his design by covering any
into it? Yes,
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
I'm definitely part of the problem.
And why insert ourselves or anyone's selves into the matrix that way?
Well, no, wait, hold on.
Because he's also hard to avoid.
Yeah, but
It's
not.
No, it's not.
It's not. When it's somebody.
Know what I was laughing at? Not laughing at, but just took notice of? That shit wasn't in none of my algorithms. Nowhere. Like, outside of following Ack and Elliot, that didn't pop up in none of this shit in places that it normally would pop up at. I'm like, yo, dog.
They don't got no ass.
No, I don't.
Well, he does.
And yes, he does. Yes, he does. He did. He went and got, some ass. But I'm just saying, the people that's in charge, they saw enough, had enough. No, you can't just shock, outrage, emotionally bait yourself into the top of feeds. We vetting this thing. I know y'all think it's the World Wide Web, just freedom. It ain't. That shit wasn't nowhere. I'm like, all right, so it ain't that hard for people to just totally ignore him. Yeah. Wherever his album is, they made sure I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I think
I'm not going to whatever
it popped up on my YouTube
all
feed,
my links.
But I think I follow Kanye on YouTube, so it's gonna pop up there.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just saying, I'm not. If it ain't as click of a button-ish for me, you ain't been the Kanye to make me go through all the hurdles and hoops. I remember one time we was on our way back from tour. He dropped the album. Was it only on Tidal or some shit?
Yeah, Pablo.
You found that shit. I was so grateful for Parks. Parks, I got it right here. Yeah. I'm listening. It was like an event.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's hear this shit.
Kanye albums were an event.
The days of that are over. I don't know who could get that off for me today, right now.
New Joe Budden.